welcome to Asia Down Under. Last week we met designers and architects from Opus Architecture. This week a follow-up. Architect Iko Leung this year won the NZIA Architectural Medal, New Zealand's highest achievement award for building design. Glenna went to check out this award-winning building.
This is the new Wilson School on Auckland's North Shore. It's New Zealand's first purpose-built special needs school caring for severely handicapped children. It's also very special for the school has won the 2009 NZIA's Architectural Medal, the highest achievement award for architecture regardless of building type. For its architect Iko Leung, it's been a labor of love.
It's a very rewarding experience. I think as an architect you actually take it very personally in the sense that you watch this building from being a drawing on the piece of paper or in the computer, and then when people start using the space and they enjoy it, and the design turned out to be what I've imagined it would be, it's a very special experience, and it's a very, very good feeling. When I hand the school over to the principal in the school, I feel like I'm almost like giving my child away.
The building, with its use of timber, talks of connecting quietly to the landscape, an association which can be seen as healing and friendly for its users.
I think that the Wilson School is a project that really needed to happen. So rather than these children who are severely disadvantaged being put into a building that gets adapted to suit them, this building is designed to suit them in the first place. Look, this could have been cold and clinical. There's a lot of specialist equipment to move the children around there. It could have had the focus on that, but actually what's happened here is that the building allows a real sense of community to develop, and I think that's really what makes it different. These kids, I imagine that they must really, really look forward to going to school. Iko really listened to the client, who Jan, from the principal of the school, had done an awful lot of research, and I think Iko, right down to every detail, really made this happen for them.
For the students, it's a very safe environment. We've made sure that it's an area that they can move around reasonably freely in with safety. We gave a lot of thought to how we were going to store all the students' equipment, and we've created big wide corridors so that all of their equipment, when they're not using it, doesn't have to be in the classroom. And we've got big spaces that we can use for many purposes. The library space upstairs is another great space.
The judges thought Iko's attention to the detail of so many specialized requirements for the severely handicapped was outstanding.
The brief has a lot of functional requirements, special fittings and equipment that you don't normally see in normal school, like ceiling hoist and bigger space. So, for example, this room is a therapy space, so the kids would spend a bit more time lying on their back doing physiotherapy. So the lighting has to be indirect so that they don't get the strobing from fluorescent light.
The large open multi-purpose area is of huge benefit for all sorts of group activities. It also serves as an easy access arrival area.
It begins in the morning with taxis arriving outside, and the doors have been planned to be nice and wide so that students can easily enter with their caregivers. And we've had a full kitchen installed behind these doors, so we can bring the students down here.
Oh, okay.
So this opens up to a complete kitchen. We have a bench which goes up and down so that children in wheelchairs can work at a bench that's the right height for them.
And for safety, the kitchen area can be speedily locked away from wandering students. The 6 superbly equipped classrooms are where students spend most of their time. Iko's clever use of space here has been a great success.
And we've got 2 distinct areas as well. So we've got this, which is our main classroom area, so we can do all sorts of things in here. We have the computer set up, art tables and things, but also what's important is we've got enough floor space if we need to get students out of wheelchairs to lay down and things. but also having access to the open deck out here. It's not the best of weathers today, but when it's a good day, you know, we can have the children out here doing activities, and it's wide enough for a good number of wheelchairs.
If getting the detail right was complex, the overall design has been one of simplicity.
Right at the start of the design, we knew that we have to design something very simple, and in return then we could afford better quality in a building and materials, and through really being very conscious about how simple this building really needs to be.
And while simplicity has brought its benefits, what Eco likes best is even more subtle.
And then when you come into the school, there's an overwhelming sense of peacefulness and tranquility, and a sense of calm. My favourite is actually the in-between spaces, the journey, and where you get a reference to the outside. That's my favourite part, is the in-between spaces.
We think we've done extremely well though. All of the basic elements that we needed are here, and it's a pleasure to work in. Our staff in particular are delighted. We just love coming to work every day.